Hey guys, it's Babu again. I just want to go over something that I like to call the ideal mortgage process. So when it comes time to getting a mortgage, what you need to be aware of is that there are different ways to actually go about getting a mortgage itself. The process itself actually matters, and a lot of the times if you've spoken to someone who's gotten a mortgage before, you'll realize that a lot of the times people tend to leave everything to the last minute when they're working with a professional, and that's not the best way to do things. What I like to do is actually pre-vet the document itself, make sure that we have all the documents and everything verified, and make sure that the file is underwritten ahead of time, so that when it comes time to closing the file, there's no surprises, so that you're not caught off guard and you have a stress-free closing when it comes time to actually sign at the lawyer's office. So that's pretty much the first step that you need to worry about. Secondly, so after the pre-approval is done, you need to go to the condition of finance. So when you're actually putting an offer on a property, there's something called a clause, which is the condition of finance. And during that condition of finance, it buys you 5 days to be able to do your due diligence to make sure that everything is in place so that you can close this on this property without any issues. So for example, you're doing a property inspection with the realtor. You would also do an appraisal on the lender's behalf so that you make sure that the property is worth what you're actually paying for. You're not overpaying for the property itself, because that in itself could be an issue. And also you're making sure that you have a firm commitment on hand. Well, sorry, not firm, but a commitment on hand, a final commitment on hand with a few conditions just left over so that you can actually go ahead and close that file without any issues. A lot of the time, if the file is pre-underwritten ahead of time, you already know those conditions can be met. So there's no surprises or no ambiguity when it comes to actually getting that commitment and getting caught off guard. And finally, the last step is actually just the condition fulfillment. So what you're doing at that point, you're just gathering all the documents, getting updated documents from when it is that you actually got the pre-approval, and finalizing all the conditions and crossing everything off so that, you know what, the lender is ready to fund and you're ready to go to the lawyer's office to sign off and just close off the deal. And congratulations, you have your new home stress-free.